Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. So, today, there you go, just making sure it's coming through. Today we're back playing 7 Days to Die. So, I just thought I'd do a little bit of explaining about the actual game itself. It is still in early access, as you can see, Alpha 20.7. So it's not a very great optimized game. So I've just had something to eat. It's not a very good optimized game. So, like, as you can see, that looks terrible right there. But I mean, the game itself is still very fun and enjoyable. So that's the reason why we're still playing it. Okay, today what we actually want to do is we want to go through and do this quest. Now, I should be able to repair. Yeah, so I'm just going to repair. I need stone for this. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just hit this actually dead quick. And then we should actually be able to repair that. Yep, nice. Right, so we want to go and do this quest. Now, the reason why we want to do it is simply because we need the XP. We need the spare loot. Now, in itself, it shouldn't be too difficult of a quest. We do have what we've got, but we do still need to be careful because we are going straight into the middle of a town right now. Yeah, hence why the music has changed. Now, plenty of stuff can happen in a town like this. Anything can happen. Any spawners can be anywhere. Okay, so we can get up there. Well, I thought I heard a supply drop. Nah, it's just generic music. Okay. So we do obviously want to check out these cars because they can at least give us some nice stuff. Like, just in general, just checking areas out is probably a big thing for us, like, really early game. I kind of don't want to go in there just in case. So we've got the motels to check out. We've got the bar. Checking out these is big as well, because obviously you can find anything in these, as you've seen before. And while we have a fire axe and a pickaxe quite early on in the game, which is quite substantial. Like, it's very, very good loot. So, okay, these are just dead bodies. Wow, it's pretty mad, actually. Right, so just being careful and kind of not just sprinting around. Okay, so we are in the area. One thing I do actually want to do this episode is we will actually take a time to kind of choose what we're going to have for our skill points. Okay, so it's above. It's up there. We could actually just simply just do this. I'll move back a little bit. Wait, am I caught? I am. Wait. Ah. Come on. Here you go. So, almost here. God damn it. I mean, at least we've got plenty of frame shapes, so we'll just take them down. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Right, so we are here. It's where we do want to be. There. Okay, so let's take this woman out. Oh. Oh. Alright, stamina. She got clobbered so hard twice. Right, okay, she's down. Okay, is it just in here? It is. Okay, so we'll take the satchel. We have the satchel. Now, the reason why I did it this way is because we don't know what's actually around the corner in terms of enemies or anything of the sort. Like, I want to take this as careful as possible to not only avoid deaths, but also build up loot so we can go into places like this, guns blazing. Because we can't really at the moment because we have nothing. We don't really have anything to to speak for, really. The only thing we can really do is just keep checking out people like this, building up XP, because, I mean, we're now actually level 3. So, I mean, we're obviously making, we are progressing. But, okay, right. So you see police station, okay. So one of the biggest things that we actually possess is that right there, the pickaxe. In the police station, if you go below the actual top level, in the ground floor itself, there is a... It's almost... Oh, shit, okay. Need to be careful here. We just found the fucking second pickaxe. Yeah, we'll take him out. So there is actually, like, an armory. Now, the easiest way to get through it is if you have a pickaxe. Well, not only do we have one pickaxe, but we now have 2. So that's absolutely massive for us for this game. Like, this is huge. So what we'll actually be able to do then is if we take her out as well, because it's all XP counts up, is if we go back home, we turn in a trader or quest to Trader Joe's, we can maybe even go out and do another quest before nighttime, and then we can do our little either cut or skip, because this is still the same session. I've not actually sat down and edited anything yet. But we can actually go down and finish off a house, so that when we do actually come back for, I think, episode 5, we will have a house ready. We'll be pretty much on day 3, and we'll be pretty geared up, to be fair with you, hopefully, with this quest. Right, what are we going to get?
Here you go, friend. Whatever you need, just say the word.
That's a hard one. I say we do... Yeah, we take the pipe bombs. We take the pipe bombs.
Oh, my apologies. Check back again.
Okay, so if we get another job, what's he got? Fetch. We've got another fetch. We could,
Great.
yeah. Okay, so if I would have already had an iron shovel... Okay, we're now level 4. We'll go back, actually, and what we'll do is we'll just turn in... we'll put some of our stuff in the chests. So if I would have had an iron shovel, I would have gone with the Gravedigger mod, because there's a lot of quests that you can do on this game requiring an iron shovel, but because we don't, we're kind of a bit of a tough spot, because we want to make sure that what we do have is... Okay, we've actually got 89 here, so we can probably end up doing off... If we do this, we can do off a storage room, because this is where I want to put storage, you see. So, we can have this off as a storage area. We can sort out the chest so we know which is what, as in, like, food, medical supplies, like, generic like, items, so, like, your brass. It should have no more. Okay, so we've got no more. Right, so, okay, right, that's big, but what we need to do now is... We just try and store as much as we can. We're going to double stack stuff. Okay, so we can't take any pipe bombs. The pipe bombs are going to come really in handy later on in the game. Okay, take you out. You need repairing big time, so I might actually have to use you. Because we do actually have 2 pickaxes, so if we repair our iron axe, we can use one of the pickaxes anyway to then, like, just get rid of for the sake of getting rid of it. Yeah, we'll do that. Right, so let's go and complete another quest. Because now that we're getting some more quests in, so the way it works is in this game is as you progress, actually, what we will do is while we have... Now, we'll do it after the quest. We'll do it at night time, and then we'll do the little skip. As you progress in the game and do more quests, you have a chance to move up tier. So with the tiers that you move up, you get more XP, more coins, which we had about 300 and something. So we've probably got about 660 coins. So you get more coins, but you also have a chance, depending on your perks, to not only get better tiered loot, but also more picks. So you have a chance of getting something even better than what you could have done. Now, I kind of want to go down that route, but I think one of the biggest routes that we do need to go down is simply being able to get as many materials as we can for as little expense of energy. Okay, so let's not do that. So we do have another 5 days yet of survival, which does kind of worry me a little bit. We have only got 5 days. Okay, so it's above. So is it in here? No, so we aren't on the same level of it. So we do actually need to break through this. As soon as you break through the metal, zombies may or may not be attracted to it anyway. What we can do is we can do this. We could just drink. So we can break through. We could use this. This would probably be a lot better for us. Significantly better. Okay, and now we can use this. Let's break through. Oh, got hair in my eye. Right. We need to wait up. We have no food, so that's kind of a little bit of a worry. Okay, let's just search. Let's search most of what's in here. Okay, I don't want to fall down. That's locked. Can we hit it from here? Okay, we can. That's a zombie right there. Oh, shit. Oh no, I've got a concussion. Need to be careful here. Okay, we've got a 2-hour concussion. Okay, so I think it's up there is where we need to be. Be careful, though. Okay, it's nothing... do you know what? That was actually kind of easy. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Okay, so we can still check around here. No. Ooh. Nah, I say we leave this. Yeah, let's leave this. Yeah, we are still, like, we don't have... As soon as we start to get weapons and ammo and a little bit more reinforced armor... Jesus, that made me panic. Okay, he's coming for me. But he's behind a fence, that's fine. Let you do you. She's chasing whoever. Yeah, so as soon as we start to get a little bit more armor... And, like, in general, just weapons, because we've only got a wooden club. We've not even got anything really that's decent. We can then start to think about clearing out buildings for its entirety. Clearing out all the gear. And picking up as much loot as we can. But obviously, we don't want to die. We don't want to get ourselves in a tough position. Especially when we're so early on in the game. That it's almost then impossible for us to get back. And get our loot. Okay, so let's go in. It is only 5 o'clock, but we don't have any other missions that we can do that are fast enough. Right, come on. See, that's what you just don't want. We don't want any of this. It's just so useless. I mean, we could take that. We can sell it. Sell that for 44. I mean, that then gets us to 370. What about you? Yeah, we can sell a bottle of acid. Sell some glue. Sell the jar. You're nothing. Clay's worth nothing. Okay, we could sell that. We can make a decent amount of that for lead. No, obviously we need lead, but you got to think we've got a pickaxe and we've got an abundance of cars around us.
Much obliged, stranger.
Okay, so he restocks in 2 more days. That's when he restocks. So that's when we really need to take care and attention of what he's actually going to do. But what we'll do now is we'll go back. We'll do our skill points. We'll do a little cut or a little speed up in time, little time jump. And then what we'll do from there is we'll end the episode. So, okay, so we really need to think about this. Now, lockpicking is a big one because there's plenty of areas where you can find stuff to lockpick. So if we buy lockpick, we've still got 6 more points left. And we've got a concussion, that's fine. Easier, loose boards and trap trigger half a second slower. That's not great, but I mean, Ignore 10% of armor with firearms and archery. 20% at anything with target armor reduction. Okay. We don't want anything like that. Trail finder. Crouch down and use your keen sight to find the tracks of small animals like rabbits and snakes. That could not be a bad idea, you know. Because we're going to be able to hunt efficiently. Yeah, spy that. Spy that. Let's actually have a look at base perception. Wait, let's have a look actually. So you got a slim chance of finding better loot. Adds 5% to loot bonus for containers you open personally. Looting is also 10% faster. Nice for finding cars. Treasure hunter. No, let's not do any of that. Salvage. Now, this is what we want. Deal 10% more damage, harvest 20% faster, and gain 20% more resources with a wrench, ratchet, or impact driver. If we buy that, now that'll be nice for when we're repairing. Now, strength. Now we really want this. This is what we want. Craft quality 2 poor tools. Increase tool damage by 10%. Block damage by 30%. With any pickaxe, shovel, chainsaw, or auger. So we're going to hit... We're not going to gain more, but we're going to hit things a bit harder. Motherload. Harvest 20% more ore, stone, terrain blocks, and trees. Yeah, get that. Pay dirt. Yep, okay. So now, as much as we've got our skills in, like, different areas, we've got a vast amount of stuff now. So what I think we need to do for the final one is, if we get healing factor, we're healing 1% or 1 health every 90 seconds with natural healing. And our critical injuries heal 20% faster. Now, right there, see, we went from 1 hour 54 minutes to 1 hour 35. Okay, that's the play. Now, from this play, we should then really have a much better time when it comes to doing this. There we go, yeah. So we'll get a lot more for our resource, a lot more bang for our buck, which is obviously what we're wanting right now, especially so early on. So what it'll be is probably before... We won't actually expand on our house like that much when it comes to the first 7 days. Most likely we'll be just simply getting it fortified. Because I do have plans to fortify the outside, the perimeter of a house. Because that's a big one. But also having enough ammo and materials to fight off against the horde, because a lot of them are on screen. You can make this incredibly difficult for us by when it comes to it, actually asking or putting in the game settings for more zombies. But we'll leave it at base, and we could probably actually amping up the difficulty later on in the series. So what have we got now? We've got 220. See. 221 from 2 trees, or 219, I think, because I think I already had like 2, and I think it normally takes us about 3.5 seconds for a car to be looted. So we'll have to check on that. Okay, so now we're at 275. Okay, we've got a bit of a concussion. I mean, it's fine. As much as it is annoying, we're not going to die from it. It's just going to be something that we'll just have to deal with for now. But I mean, we can go back and get a loot on. Yeah, 353. So we're gonna need roughly 400-500, I would say, to have that done and entirely reinforced. Maybe with the roof on. So we'll just go for a little bit longer. So what I'll do is I'll probably end up calling it now, as in like my comms, until maybe doing a cut or a speed up. And I will see you in probably a couple minutes' time in my life. But in your time, 30, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. Okay, people. So, we have fortified the entire way around the house. We've also... We could probably actually just finish a little bit more off. We've also made sure that everything is kind of in a good enough standard. As in, like, we've made sure that everything is squared off. We still need to do a couple more things. But just like what happened beforehand, there was a direwolf. There was a direwolf. Now, I'm going to have to rethink the way that this house is going to be built. I'm going to have to do it in the morning of this game because, I mean, I'm coming off in a minute. I've got something else that I want to film. But I mean, like, in general, we're kind of at a pretty bad position because there's now... Not only is there a direwolf outside, but now our house is a little bit more fortified. It then leaves us at a pretty sucky position. Because we don't want to abandon this thing. We don't want to abandon the house. But here we are. Still. You know what I mean? So I think... we're going to have to... Fuck. We're just going to call that there. Because people are outside of the house. And I don't want to lose any of my progress that I've made. So, anyway. With that being said, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things down below. And what I will actually do is I will catch you in the very next video. Sweet.